Fade in on Harbor Vale, a sleepy town in coastal Maine. Its residents continually harrowed by an unyielding mist that intrudes from the Atlantic. And, much like the town, veiled by this persistent precipitation, its residents veil secrets of their own.
Secrets of an ancestral curse, and the desire to embrace it.
Secrets of justice, distributed in the shadows.
Secrets of newfound duty, and a life left behind.
Secrets of bestial instinct, clawing its way to the surface.
And as we cast our eyes towards these silent secrets, we shall delve even deeper into what truly transpires down by the bay. Hello, and welcome to These Silent Secrets. My name is Zach, and I'll be your MC. Where last we left off our terrific teens, after voyaging underground through the aqueducts of the town, having a run-in with a spooky statue, and an even spookier run-in with whatever creature seems to be involved in all of the madness, they now consider the best way to hide the artifact that they've found and brought with them. Before we dive in, as always, a couple of thank yous. First and foremost, big thank you to Chase Greenlee and Ghostlight Media for hosting our show, as well as making sure that it gets up on time. A big thank you to Doc Adam VO for doing all of our transcripts. You can find a link to those down in the description of this here episode. And of course, a big thank you to Nicole Tuttle-Robb for scoring our episodes, running our social media, and just being an all-around awesome gal. Be sure to stick around to the very end of the episode for a trailer from our friends at Don't Cast, Don't Tell. But with all of that out of the way, all that is left is the episode. So let us dive into this episode of These Silent Secrets Down by the Bay.
So yeah, are we just like making one of like equal weight with like rocks and something? Is that what's happening?
I love this idea. It's like the baking soda bag baby thing. Was it the flour carton flour thing? Like like in health class when you had to like take care of a baby and they'd give you like a sack of flour.
Man, I did not know where you were going.
It's like, what does that? What are you talking about?
But instead it's a bit of a leather jacket and some rocks, and you each have to keep really good care of it and make sure no one kills it.
And we have to keep really good care of it and put it in a storage facility where it will stay hopefully forever.
There you go. Awesome. So are you putting it in a storage thing, or are you just each of you keeping a bundle of rocks?
No, I think we're each taking, we're going in pairs, one taking one bundle, one taking the other, to storage facilities.
different lockers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I like this. Wonderful. So yeah, who's going with who?
Kanan and Isla.
Love this. Kanan and Isla, Jason and Avery, team up of the stars. Fantastic. So let's do Isla and Kanan first. So you head off towards one storage facility. And are just gonna try and rent a place?
Yeah. I feel like as we're walking there, though, Kanan is like very silent for a long time, and I don't feel like Isla's super chatty right now. That's what I thought.
No, sir.
And Kanan at one point is just gonna not look at her, but kind of still facing forward, just kind of go, I'll be honest with you, I kind of get it. And I weirdly don't blame you for wanting to do what you want to do. And if you would have caught me even yesterday, I would have said go for it. But right now, I think we should wait. They'll get their comeuppance. We'll make sure of that. And I'll help you make sure of that, if you'd like the assistance. But let's just take our time and let's make it really hurt when the time comes, okay? Because I would do anything for my family, and I get that you would do the same. So if you need help, I'm right there with you.
I don't have a lot of time.
I get that. But let's not rush into anything, and let's not necessarily take it slow, but let's make sure we're effective, if that makes sense. Okay?
Okay.
I know we kind of are just becoming friends, but despite everything that's going on, I think you're a good person. I see where your head's at. I know we come from literally two different worlds, but I think we relate in this, where we would do anything for the ones we love, so Yeah, I get it, and I'll help you. And I'm sure Avery and Jason want to help too. Jason just doesn't want you to make any mistakes.
I won't.
I know that's easy to say, but... And Kanan kind of like trails off for a second, like looks off. It's really easy to make a mistake when we think we're doing the right thing, or where we think we're going into a situation to make it better. It's easy to fuck it up, even if you don't think you're going to. So, it's good to have someone there backing you up, and I think we can be that for you.
Okay.
All right. And I won't bring it up again, and I won't tell Jason, but I just thought I should say something. Sorry if I overstepped my bounds.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Let's go rent a dank cellar to throw this in.
Before we switch, can I gaze?
Of course you can.
Do I have the thing in this pouch?
Oh, okay.
What did I just say?
Did Kanan and Isla meet literally last night? I'm trying to
Yes.
remember if
Yeah.
that was the timeline. Cool.
It is a 9.
It is a 9. So you're gazing just to see whether or not you have
Yes.
it? Odds or evens?
Oh, no. Hold on, I need to do some quick math here.
Yeah, I mean, it is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9.
I know, it's hard
so,
for
like,
me.
I think
I
odds
don't
are more
remember.
likely.
There's more odd
I was gonna say,
numbers
they're
on a
odd.
D6.
Yeah.
I was counting.
You're gonna go,
Everyone,
all right,
shut
so
up.
we're rolling odd. It's in the bag.
God.
Mm-hmm.
What do?
Are we in the storage facility right now? Like at the front
I would
desk?
say like yeah, you're probably like you know, like right outside. Yeah, you through the window you see like a kid, probably like mid-20s, like rat stash, mullet. Looks like the type of dude that even in his mid-20s, like his voice never finished puberty, so it's probably really crackly.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks very disinterested.
I'm gonna keep going, but for my planning purposes, is the storage unit like the one from Moon Knight? Like, is it dark?
It can be. I was envisioning sort of like where there's like the office, but like it's like outdoors, so you could pull your car up to it, sort of a thing.
Okay, deal. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep going.
So you guys go in, and yeah, you know, kid's like, "Hi, how's it going?
Fine.
Okay, can I interest you in a storage locker? We have a special going on. The first 3 months are 23% off."
Sure.
We'll take it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's my first booking. And he sits there and gets some paperwork together and like gives it to you to like sign and stuff. You pay the sad lad, and yeah, you get a key to, let's say, locker 302.
We also totally put a fake name on that paper.
Nice. What is the name you put down?
Josh.
Groban.
God damn it. I didn't want to say it, but it was the only name that came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I really fucking love Josh Groban.
No relation.
No relation? Oh, that's sad. I would be like, yeah, it's the same guy.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll snatch the key.
1 second, making a note.
It's going to be really awkward when the real Josh Groban comes to this.
Josh
I have him on for
So
a
check his
radio
out.
interview.
Groban.
It's all an elaborate frame-up.
Yeah,
So what do you have hiding in that storage locker, Mr. Groban?
it's my new latest hits. Apparently that's by Josh Groban.
My
It's
new
going to
latest
melt
hits.
your mind.
My new latest hits. Awesome. Avery and Jason. I'm assuming that sorry, Kanan and Isla, you deposit the thing. Is it sort of just like ominously like in the center of the locker? Or?
Yeah. Nothing else.
Very good. I love that. Awesome. Avery and Jason.
A lot happened pretty quickly, so
Crazy morning.
you dropped a pretty big bomb back there.
Well, I just don't want Isla to make a permanent mistake, you know?
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you. I think you did the right thing stopping her.
Yeah.
But that's not the
Ooh, I'm
bomb I
glad she
was
didn't.
talking about, Jason. When did you find out about your last assignment?
Yesterday, I think. Yeah, it was before people started getting here. My dad said that her her entry. Shannon's entry in the database was all scrambled and weird, and if I had looked up her profile properly before we left, then I would have seen it and been like, ooh, that's weird, and asked some questions, and there's signs that it was probably a setup of some sort, and she'd still, everyone else at the grocery store would still have competition for Employee of the Month. So unlucky clover for her.
I know that this is probably one of the worst things to ask, but are you okay?
I'm better than she is. I'm still here, which feels worse, I think, that I get to be better than she is right now.
Yeah. But Jason, did you have any reason to believe that it was a setup? Has that ever happened before? Were there other signs?
No, it hasn't happened before, but I mean, I didn't have a reason to think that it could have happened, but I also could have had a reason if I looked. So I just don't want any of us to get sloppy anymore, because we're dealing with real shit now. We've got something in our trunk. It could be horrible.
Yeah.
I just I want all of us to be sure of things.
When people deal with really heavy things, like guilt, it can be really hard to move forward without it weighing you down. And I'm not an expert, no matter how hard I pretend to be, but what I do know is that there are two ways that we can deal with guilt. We can let it consume us, or we can let it make us better. And, I mean, you're already showing that, trying to help Isla. You're right, you can't take back things that you do, but we can stop it from happening again. And, Jason, I swear I'm gonna help you stop that from happening again.
Well, thanks, Avery. We'll make sure it stops.
Step one is to buy one of these overpriced lockers.
Yep. We'll start there, and then after that, I'm sure there's something else overpriced we can get. Maybe dinner.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, dinner. Yeah.
Cool. We'll find a place that is so fancy there's no dips on the menu.
Or it's so fancy that it's only dips.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll do that. Thanks.
So yeah, you arrive at the rival storage locker place, and you come in and you see a near identical 25 age kid with a rat stash and a mullet, and he says, "Hi, thanks for choosing us over this shitty one across town. Yeah, my piece of shit brother works there, and
fuck you, Brian."
And they get you set up for a locker. Do you as well place yours just right in the middle?
There's a second equally as important campaign going on where it's these two brothers and their rivalry.
Yeah. These two, they fucking
what name?
hate each other. They're
Jason,
twins.
I definitely let you fill out the paperwork. What name do you put on this?
Yes.
Josh Brolin.
Groban v. Brolin.
So, next shirt idea is Josh Groban and Josh Brolin doing the Predator handshake.
It's either,
You son of a bitch.
it's either that or the Civil War poster where it's just their faces facing off.
Yeah.
We Groban and Brolin.
Nope.
It's so
No,
good.
that one wasn't funny.
I'm
Okay.
in. No, I'm in. I'm here for it.
Brolin. Sorry, I was writing notes.
I liked it and hated it.
I like Groban and Brolin. I'm a big fan.
Those are the
rolling with.
Those are the
Brolin.
good jokes, though. The ones that you hate and love.
It's a It's a team thing. It's like Team Edward versus
I'm
Team
Team
Jacob,
Groban.
you know?
Groban.
As you are heading out from your respective storage lockers, Isla, you get a text from Harper Brady from school. One of your lunchtime
Okay,
buddies
thank you.
that
I
sits
was
with you and Bridget and Kai, and says, "Pooh, why are both you and Bridget out sick today?" Kai keeps talking about ornithology. It's very boring. And then you immediately get a text from Kai that says, "I don't care what Harper says, birds are cool." And that's what you get. Avery, you get a phone call from your mother.
I'll answer it.
Are you not at school?
Hi, Mom. How are you?
What is wrong? Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. I should have told you.
Well, yeah, I could have called the school and said they called me.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm sorry. I needed the day. It was weird last night, as you know.
Yeah, I get it. Understood. Well, your grandma's awake. She was asking about you.
Is she okay?
She's your grandmother, which I would think is a good sign.
Does she seem mad at me?
No. If anything, she seems weirdly worried about you, which is weird because she's the one in the hospital, but whatever.
Yeah, can you just tell her that I'll see her soon?
Oh, okay. She'll see you soon, Ma. Ma, tell Avery to get here pronto. You hear from the distance.
Okay,
Give me the phone, dear. No, I'm not going to give you the phone, Ma. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah,
okay?
goodbye, Mom.
All right, love you. And she hangs up.
Yeah.
All right, folks, what are we up to?
Thinking about how pronto is such an old people word.
Pronto.
Did we
What
set
time of
up
day
a
is it
spot where
now?
we're gonna re-meet?
Did you? Were you planning to re-meet? I had no idea what the plan here was, folks.
Yeah,
Are you guys
I don't think we made a plan.
Are you dispersing? Are you sticking together?
I hope we're not dispersing. I don't have a car.
You walked to the storage place. I at some point I'll probably text Kanan and be like, Did you drop off your goods yet?
Kanan thinks about sending some kind of coded text but can't think of anything and then just says yes.
Yeah.
I would like to text
Junie?
Harper back.
Okay, you text Harper back.
Is Xavier gone too?
Yeah, it takes a couple of minutes and you get back. No, he's here. Yeah, I think he brought flowers, which is what was weird. Because I think they were for Bridget because she was flirting with him a lot yesterday, and I think he was going for it, and then she didn't show up.
Darn, was hoping Bridget got laid.
Yeah, you get back the X capital D face.
Oh, God.
You remember that one?
Iconic.
I have too many bad memories with that emote. Okay, I won't. I'll leave that be.
Okay, so where are people off to?
What time is it now of day?
Let's say at this point, let's say it's about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Shit.
I mean, you guys just drove across town and rented a couple
know.
storage lockers. That took you about an hour and a half. Like,
It just feels like so much has happened for it to be
it's
morning
been a lot of stuff. I mean, also like if you just like chill and want to kill some time, like and like want to skip into the afternoon, we totally can do that. Like,
I probably do, like, I'll send a text to the group chat that we have and ask, like, do you want me to pick you up, or are we dispersing? Am I taking you places, etc.?
I will text back and say that I forgot I had an English project due 5th period, so I have to go to school.
Kanan just texts back, there's something I want to do, but I can meet back up with everyone this evening if we're meeting back up.
I text Kanan separately. Kanan, what's that?
Kanan texts back, probably a bad decision, but I'm going to go up to the hospital.
I'll text back. Do you want someone with you?
I think this is something I should do by myself, and I think I might get some more answers if I'm alone.
Thumbs up emojis.
I text back to, like, I reply specifically to Isla's, and I was like, do you need a ride to school?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll look over at Jason and go, well, I'm going to give Isla a ride to school. I can take you anywhere you need to go.
I'll just go to school.
Yeah, I would if I wasn't actually, like, sopping wet.
Yeah, no, you've got reasons. You've got a whole thing going on. I don't know. I feel like it might be nice right now for just normal school, so I'm just going to go to class.
Then I'll take you both to school. And yeah, I'll go pick up Isla and drop them off at school.
awesome.
Thanks, Mom.
Don't call her mom. She's actively hitting on you. That's weird.
Oh, no.
And then Kanan, you head to the hospital, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Despite Marcus's better judgment.
All right, so let's say that you drop those two off. Avery, where does Avery head?
Home pronto.
All right, so you head. Well, your grandma's at the hospital.
Hospital pronto.
Oh, well, there we go. Teams of two. So Isla and Jason get dropped off. Kanan, do you ride with Isla? Not Isla, with Avery? I mix Isla and Avery up all the time. I just said Ivory, I think. So
I actually think I would because Avery knows that Alexandria is at the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus, as a person, doesn't like this decision. No. But like, I feel like it's like a Kanan move. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm gonna go try and see Alexandria.
All right, so that's what's gonna happen. All right, so let's go with the school group first. So you guys are at school. Isla, you are you're looking a little scary right now.
Can I say that it's like calmed down, but the inner eyelid stays?
So yeah, you're a little less. Darkest self is still very much there. You kind of want to crush everyone under your heel right now, but yeah, you got that inner eyelid thing. But yeah, we can say that your teeth and your claws and shit have chilled a little bit. You're welcome. But yeah, you're at school. What you doing?
Would you say I know what Xavier is most vulnerable about?
I mean, I don't think you've met him a lot. I would, if you want to gaze about that.
Did he say that he was vulnerable about people knowing about his art?
He uses a tag, like a tag name, to stay anonymous, like Banksy. So yeah, I mean, he does it kind of in secret. Yeah. I'm
gonna head to the library.
Okay.
And hop on a computer.
Okay.
And pull up a Word document. Surprising that I know how to use a computer, right?
Yeah, right.
And make a flyer.
Yeah, no, Mark kind of taught you the basics of computer things in case you needed to get the studio running. So.
Make a flyer with Xavier's painting from our little datey.
Oh yeah.
And what was his artist name?
It was Quasar.
Thank you. Quasar doesn't have an artistic bone in his body. That's because he's Xavier Cipriano. And I'll print like so many of them. A whole
Gossip
thing
Girl.
of paper.
A huge ass stack of them. Okay. And so you're just all over the place?
I have the stack of paper, a big roll of masking tape like on my wrist, and it is like everywhere.
Are you trying to do this at all stealthily, or are you just out in the open just kind of going for it?
Can we say that it's class time?
You would say, yeah, you're in the middle of class time.
Okay, perfect. So I'm like the only one in the halls.
The halls are pretty empty.
And like shoving it in lockers.
I'm totally
everywhere.
here for this. This is fucking
everywhere.
Right. Very good. Yeah. You fucking plaster the halls, the lockers, everything with so many copies of this. Awesome. Jason, what do you do when you get to school?
I feel like I do as much normal class things as I can. I'm just like gonna fully compartmentalize as much as I can right now and just for once maybe even pay attention in class.
Awesome. Yeah. You pay attention in class. A little bit later your Tucker catches up with you and it's like, "Oh, hey man, were you not here earlier today?"
No, I was sick.
Oh, okay.
But I got better, so now I'm here for the rest of the day. I can't fall much farther behind, or else it's a problem.
Yeah.
So.
Is Kanan not here as well, or?
No, they weren't feeling good either. I think there's like a stomach bug or something going around, maybe.
Is that what I'm feeling today?
I don't know. What are you feeling?
I don't know. I'm just feeling a little funky today. I don't know.
Funky how?
I mean, just like all around kind of sluggish. A little bit of
gotcha.
I don't know.
I mean, is anyone else like that?
I don't know. I heard Bridget was out today.
Yeah, no, I heard.
I think Avery and Isla. Well, Isla I think walked in a little bit earlier, but
yeah, I think we're both.
We lost.
Oh no, she's actually gone.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, she was here for a bit and then she disappeared.
Hopefully she'll be back soon. Yeah, Tucker's like, cool. Let Kanan know it's game week, so if they miss practice, they do have to ride the bench for the game.
Yeah, I'll pass it along.
Cool.
Never mind. See you at practice.
All right, I'll see you at practice, bud.
I am like now for the rest of the class day trying to like spot who else is looking like under the weather.
Yeah, it's not a
classmates,
lot of,
teachers.
It's not a lot of people. I mean, like, yeah, Tucker like kind of had like that, like, skin was a little, he usually has pretty dark skin, but he's like looking a little looking a little pale.
Mm-hmm.
So you sit into class. Is there anything else that you're up to?
I don't think there is. I think that's the rest of it for me. I will probably like later on, like towards like the second half of the school day that I'm in, text Kanan and check in. How's it going up there, bud?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure what
right.
I am chronologically.
It's a really long drive. I forgot.
Gorgeous. All right, so the two of you are at the hospital. You pull in. But yeah, so you head up. Are you guys splitting up, like sort of right as you get there?
Yeah, I'll stop Kanan and I'll go, are you sure you want to do this, Kanan?
Nope. And then I'm just going to go to the front desk to because I don't know what room she's in.
I'll come up like kind of behind you and I'll just put a hand on your shoulder and like a quick squeeze and just go, if you need anything, I'm here.
I just kind of give like the two quick pats, like acknowledgement.
Yeah, and then I'll head off to find my own room.
All right, so Avery, you head upstairs. You know where her room is. You went up there. There was actually you didn't go up there. Your mom went up there after they told you that she was stable. But yeah, they point you your way. You take an elevator up a couple floors and you hop off, and it's just a quick jaunt down the hall.
I'll walk in kind of tentatively, a little guiltily.
Your grandma appears to be watching her stories. It's like, come on! Obviously, that's Rodrigo's evil twin! What are you doing, you fools?
Hey, Grandma.
Avery, darling, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I have felt better, but I'm made of sterner stuff, my dear. Your mother, notably, is not here.
Where's Mom?
She had to get off to work, some important meeting. Your father was here for a grand total of 2 hours last night. I see how much I mean to him.
Grandma, you know that he works a lot. He would have been here more. I think he's off work for a grand total of 2 hours, so perhaps the fact that he spent all of his free time with you should mean a lot.
I suppose. Avery, dear, and she sort of gives you like the come here hand, and she grabs your wrist. Did you get the bastard, the little bastard who did this to me?
Not completely, but I saw some things, and
damn,
a lot has happened since yesterday, Grandma.
I would assume so, yes.
There's been some developments in your theory, the journal that you found. I went to the aqueducts today, Grandma.
You went straight for them?
No, we went to the beach first and then the pier and then the aqueducts. It was a gradual spiral of really great decisions that we made, but
You silly girl, I was hoping that you would hold off a little longer. I'm assuming you found the page, yes?
Well, you're the one who handed it to me with your...
Well, yes, the little shit swallowed the rest of it. I was hoping that you...
The rest of it?
Yes, it was a whole diary.
Damn it. Did you read it?
Well, I skimmed it, and then I heard rustling, and then the thing jumped out, and...
Damn it. No,
and shanked me in the shoulder,
no, yes,
Avery.
I was there. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. But what did it say? What did the diary say?
Well, I didn't get a big chance to read all of it.
No, but you skimmed. I mean, what
I skimmed,
what
yes.
did you skim? What were keywords? Sorry,
well,
I know you're recovering, but also
I'm
you're made of
very
sterner
weak
stuff, so
right
tell me.
now. God, Avery. Well, look, my grandmother was a bit of a strange woman, and we never quite saw eye to eye. She and my mother had friction, and we never quite understood why, and then she just disappeared. And then it made sense after, things started changing for me, in the car variety.
Yes, I know.
Okay, just wanted to be sure. But some strange things were happening around town, and then she vanished, and we never understood why. And apparently she was on to something similar to what you are on to now. So it's just a lot of rambling about what was happening at the time, and it was sort of a scary time. A lot of feelings were being...
I get it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you
What's-
or offend
it's
you or
okay.
anything.
Morphine is a hell of a drug, Avery.
Hey, I haven't had a chance to apologize yet
For what, dear?
for not being there. And before you say that that's not my fault, it was my fault. I could have come home plenty of times, and I don't know what got into my head, but I felt like I needed to make a statement or something to you, and I wanted to make you wait. And if I didn't, I would have been there, and this wouldn't have happened to you. I don't know what I would have done if you weren't okay.
She sort of, puts her hand on your face and shushes you. Avery, first and foremost, you're a teenager. Throwing fits like that is well within your rights. Secondly, times like these, things are frightening. They're scary. And they're dangerous. But I'm here. Nothing happened, right? I'm strong. She sort of flexes a muscle.
The strongest I know.
Your guilt is not wanted or needed, okay? I turn it down.
I wish that worked like that, but thank you.
I'm deciding that that's how it works, Avery. You're feeling guilty about me? Well, I won't have it.
Fine. Then I feel guilty that I wasn't there to save the journal.
But yes, you don't need to feel guilty. I'm alive. The journal is probably out there somewhere. That weird fish thing did not seem very fast. What does it say about me that it got the better hand of me? I don't know. I'm an old lady. I get an excuse.
Well, that and you weren't exactly expecting something like that to show up in your attic.
It got the jump on me. Yes, exactly.
I'm just glad you're okay, Grandma.
I'm glad I'm okay too. Happy days all around. They won't let me drink here. I need to get out of here soon.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure you will, very shortly. They're probably sick of you.
Oh, most definitely. Yes. My nurse, Salim, he's a nice fellow, but wow, does he have a stick up his butt.
Are you sure he's not just trying to get you to follow the rules?
Maybe.
Okay.
And we'll cut to Kanan. So you go to the front desk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, hi, I'm here to visit someone that was recently brought in, Alexandria Milligan, but I don't know where her room is.
Yes, she is up the stairs, and you're going to go up 2 flights to level 3, and she is in room 305.
305. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And I make my way up the stairs. Look for the room. I'm not going to step in the room yet. Is it like one of those kind of open where it's just a
No,
curtain?
it's like there's a door into a room.
God. I am going to knock.
Well, as you go to approach, actually stepping out of the room, you see a man probably in his mid-50s, whose hair is like John Waters, like slicked down. Sort of stuck to his head, a green sweater vest with like a cream-colored shirt underneath it, some slacks. Just looks like full-on like 50s, like should be smoking a pipe and having like horn-rimmed glasses sort of dude. Can I help you?
I say, I'm sorry. Is this Aunt Katrina's room? Like, cause he caught me coming into the room. I'm sorry. I think I've got the wrong room number. Is this 308?
No, this is 305. He gives you
sorry.
like a once over.
I'm sorry. Have a good day, and I just walk away.
Awesome. Where do you walk down the hall farther?
I'm just walking down the hall farther.
Okay.
And then hoping That man does not. I'm hoping that dude just goes about his day.
Also, yeah, no, he walks sort of like down the hall the other direction, like he's maybe like heading down, like the stairs to leave the building or something.
I want to like try to subtly confirm that dude is out of sight.
Yeah. You hang out sort of around the corner long enough to see that he is gone.
Okay, then I'm gonna head back to 305.
You headed back to 305. All right, you.
I do take a mental note of that dude though, but
you could see like at least like a little bit of like a familial resemblance.
Mm-hmm.
So much that you could like probably assume that that's like her dad.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he does not look like he works here. He looks like someone that is like visiting her.
No, that mostly just raises the question of who was the dude in the warehouse. All right, I don't knock. I go in.
Awesome. You let yourself in. You close the door behind you. You leave it open.
I close the door behind me, definitely.
All right, you close the door.
And I'm not here to hurt you, okay?
Well, just to set the scene. So you got your sort of classic room. You walk in and like she looks bad. From like forehead, like across the face, and down the neck, and like a big chunk, it looks like, of her shoulder is like bandaged. So like her one eye is covered at the moment. You can see a little bit of like cut up tissue that's like peeking through the bandage over her other eye, just so like they left her a little bit of space to see through. Mm-hmm. But you raked those claws just straight down her. Kanan.
Hi?
How are you?
Okay. How are you?
Not so good.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I'm genuinely sorry.
Hey, I got you first, didn't I? You just got me a lot harder.
Kind of wanted to ask you about that. Did I do something to you?
No. I thought you were wonderful, honestly.
Then why did you do that?
Because I had to.
That's not really an answer.
It's all the answer that I need, really. It was necessary.
Why do you feel it was necessary?
Have you ever been a part of something, Kanan? Something far bigger than yourself?
I'm on the volleyball team.
Bigger than that still.
Let's just say for the sake of argument, sure.
Okay.
What are you getting at?
Sometimes, along the path to changing the world, you encounter unfortunate obstacles, some of which are easier to quell or to clear out of your way than others, and you are a means to trying to clear one.
You need to know, there is a lot worse out there than me. I've never hurt anyone. I've never done anything wrong. I'm good to my family. I listen to my parents. I get good grades. And I think I'm a pretty good friend.
It was never about that.
I know, but you need to ask yourself, if whatever it is you believe in thinks that a person like me needs to be eradicated for no other reason than the way I was born, then maybe you're following the wrong fucking belief, okay? And listen to me. No, I'm talking right now.
Okay.
And Kanan is going to step closer to the bed and lean in really close and just say, like you said, some obstacles are easier than others. I'm not one of those obstacles, and neither is my family or anyone I love. Just remember that I put you here, and the reason you're alive right now is because I let you be. And then I walk out.
Very good. Do you want to roll the shutdown? Because that was powerful. Like, you could totally just leave it there if you wanted to.
I will absolutely roll the shutdown.
Okay, roll cold.
Cold.
I love a good threat. Like there's something about this game and just having like that good mic drop threat that's so tasty.
It's a fail.
All right.
It's a 4.
All right, mark experience, my friend.
God. All right, but yeah, I don't even. I like Kanan would probably realize that coming from them as like the gentle soul they are.
Yeah.
Probably isn't that intimidating, but genuinely doesn't care, and like has made up in their mind that if they don't take that threat seriously, that's their fucking fault and their problem, not mine.
On your way out the door, you hear "Goodbye, little lamb," and the door closes behind you.
Actually, before the door closes,
Okay.
I just turn and I say, "It's Pup," and then I slam the door.
Oh, I love that. Hey, you know what? That was. I'm gonna try to do this every once in a while. Take a forward towards your next roll. That was
Okay.
killer. That was killer. I love that.
So good.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Gorgeous.
And then I text Avery, basically like, "Hey, I'm done here. I'm just gonna walk home. I need some time alone, I think."
Awesome. Avery, are you hanging out at the hospital for a while, or?
No. So I think I'll get that text and I'll text back. I'll say, let me know if you need anything. I just kind of leave it there. And then I'll look at my grandma and I'll go, I'm glad you're okay. But right now I have a fish to find and gut. So I'll see you later.
Goodbye, my dear. All right. Back at school. Is there anything else that you two wish to do during the school day?
I had a quick question, actually.
Yes.
I'm assuming I get the condition Little Lamb. Is that correct?
I would give you the condition, little
Okay.
lamb,
I
yes.
just wanted to mark it before I forgot.
All right, but yeah, Jason, Isla, anything else that you're actively going to attempt to accomplish at school?
I don't think so.
Can I see Xavier at some point?
Oh yeah, I was giving you an option if you wanted to do anything else before we dealt with
Okay, great.
with
Then no,
that
no.
particular front. Awesome. Yeah, no, at some point during the day, Xavier finds you, goes, "What the fuck, Hart?
I don't know what you mean.
Don't. Oh, okay, I'm not falling." He like closes his eyes, like, "I'm not falling for your bullshit right now. Only you knew about my super awesome tag name. So why? What the fuck are you doing?"
We were in public. Anyone could have seen.
I don't think that that's the case, though.
Why not?
Because you don't like my dad or whatever the fuck ever you're always raving about on the radio, and so what? You wanted to like prove that like his son's a piece of shit or something? Is that what this is all about? I'm so fucking clown for your radio show ratings?
No. Maybe I wanted to get closer to you.
But see, if you're trying to get closer to me, why'd you put all that shit up though?
Do you know for sure it was me?
No, but I have a pretty good inkling.
Xavier, would I ever do that to you?
I don't know, honestly. And I'm kind of confused right now. So
I think you were barking up the wrong tree, as they say.
maybe, you know, I guess. Yeah.
What are you doing later?
I haven't thought that far ahead.
Good. You're busy tonight.
Okay.
I'll be at your house at 7.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, will your father be there?
Why?
Because I don't want him to be.
Oh. Will you roll the turn
Yes.
on, please? Just
I'm
just
using
for
my phone. Oh,
why
no.
not?
I don't know how to use Roll20 dice. Can someone tell me?
Yeah.
Or can someone roll for me?
if you go
Because
to-
my internet is also out.
Yeah, I gotcha. So you're rolling hot. Turn is jump on. That's a 9. Partial
Great.
success. You do have strings. I will remind you. I think you got a couple strings on Xavier if you wanted to pull any of them to make that a full. But
Yeah, let's do it.
oh, that's fair. Yeah. Would this at all Mariah count as him standing up to you?
I guess, yeah. I could consider it that.
All right. Well, then so that would pull you out of darkest self then.
Gotcha.
If that meets your own personal sort of threshold.
Sure.
I guess. But awesome. Yeah. So gorgeous. So are you sticking with the 9 or are you pushing that to a 10?
I'll push it to a 10.
Awesome. So so pull that string, mark that off when you can. So that's a full success. You get a string on him, another string on him, for the full success. And so you just replace the one you spent. And he is gonna promise you something he thinks you want, which is I'll make sure that he is Gonzo.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm.
I will see you tonight then.
Yeah. He stands there awkwardly, sort of like with a little bit of a hunch involved. And he's sort of pulling the front of like his hoodie down a little bit. He's like, "Yeah, I'll see you later."
Xavier.
Yeah.
I can help you pull the flyers down if you want.
That would be nice. Yeah, I would appreciate that.
And I'll start just plucking.
Very good. Holy shit.
The change in voice is so
really
good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Mariah.
Yes.
Why don't you take a forward towards your next
For
roll?
surezies.
There you go. Awesome. And Jason, are you doing anything else for the rest of the day?
I don't think I am.
Scoob.
I think that I'm just writing it out.
Fantastic. So let's say that you're sort of writing out the end of the school day. You guys, Kanan has walked home. Avery, you're heading out from the hospital. So what are people's plans for the night following school? So we'll say it's about like 2:30 p.m.
Today is not volleyball practice day, right?
You would have practice today. I'm trying to remember what the schedule we set up was. It's a Friday, I think. Did we say Thursday or Friday? Fuck. I think it's a Friday. So I think I lied, and I said that there was practice day, but there wouldn't be practice today. I think we said
Okay.
Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So yes, you're good. Cool. So yeah, afternoon. It's out ahead of you. What are a couple things that people are looking to do?
I'm going to the nearest fish market, and I'm getting a couple boning knives, and I'm going fish hunting.
Awesome. So you're going to go pick up some boning knives. Kanan, you're heading home. Is there anything specific you're going to do there?
Journaling.
Do some journaling. Awesome. Jason, what are you up to?
I also specifically want to make a note about Alexandria's dad
Mm-hmm.
to bring up to Mr. Chen later.
Gotcha. Beautiful. Jason?
I think I get home, and when I'm emptying my pockets back out when I get home is probably when I notice
That you lost your pendulum.
that I lost my pendulum.
Awesome. And Isla, what are you? I'm assuming later that evening you've got to meet up with Xavier.
Yeah, I had a radio show, but
But are
just
you
used
doing-
like pre-recorded in-betweeners, so it was a shitty show.
Oh, so awesome. So you do go to work though, yes?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So Avery, you head off and you head to the fish market. Yeah, you head down like towards like the docks, where the ships come in to offload, whatever their catch of the day is, and you get yourself a couple of boning knives.
And then I'm gonna gaze. I'm gonna gaze for the location of the one from my attic.
Awesome. So roll me a gaze.
Whew, okay, that's good. That is a 10.
That's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Your vision takes off like it has many times before. It flies through the skies. You are harkened back to the night before. You watch this thing as it propels itself through the spot in your attic out, and it hits the ground and limps off. This giant chunk in its side completely torn through after you speared it to the floor, and it ripped itself out to get away from you, and it stumbles off through the city streets, kind of going between houses, and eventually finds itself to like a small, like a tide pool. Essentially, it found its way to like a small thing of water sort of up the beach, and like a area that people don't really go to very often. It gets a little sketchy, the tide like hits it pretty hard over there, so people tend to kind of keep it a bit of a wide berth, but you see it sort of sitting there kind of licking its wounds, so you can assume that's probably where it remains.
Onward I go.
All right, onward you go. Kanan, you arrive at home. Your dad is sitting sort of at the kitchen table. Looks like he's like paying some bills. He's got the checkbook out. He's got very small glasses, or they're normal size glasses, and your dad is just huge.
Okay.
And it's kind of, you've always thought it was funny when you walk in and you see your big dad sort of like huddled, like hunched over like your dining room table, like like a tiny pen in hand, glasses on, writing checks out to pay the bills. Oh, hey kid, how are you?
Hey, Dad. I'm here.
Yep, that about says it all.
Yeah, I'll be fine though.
Oh.
I'm assuming Mom told you about what happened?
Yeah, I got the gist of everything. It's good to see her on good terms with her sister. I would tell you, I've gotten an earful of that for about the whole time I've known her, so it's resolved.
Yeah, Aunt Katrina actually seems she's pretty cool.
Good.
I feel kind of bad for judging her harshly right out of the gate, but we talked about it, and I think she understands, and I've got a good family.
Stop it, kid. He sort of, he blushes a little bit.
But hey, something that kind of crossed my mind. Do you think we should call Maddie and have her come home?
Honestly, the farther away from this town she is, I think the better she might be.
Okay. I just worry about her being not necessarily on her own. I know she's got friends and stuff out there, but you know what I mean.
I get you. Well, hey, how's about I grill us up some ribs?
That sounds so fucking good right now.
That's what
And then
I
immediately, kind of catch myself oh my God, I cursed in front of my parents.
Yeah, he sort of chortles and puts his glasses down on the table and it goes to the freezer and gets stuff to head outside and start grilling. Do you head upstairs to begin the journaling process?
Actually, no. I'm just gonna sit outside with my dad and grill with him.
You sit outside with your dad and you grill, and yeah, you guys chat. You have a good time. There is a weird spot where your adrenaline kicks up.
Because I'm excited about ribs.
Oh yeah, you're so excited. No, just it doesn't get to a scary point. It's just out of nowhere, you feel your heart quicken, your blood pumps hard for a good 15-20 seconds.
I think I try my best to ride it out, deep breaths and
yeah, you do.
Don't want to alarm my dad, but just kind of
yeah. Yeah, you ride it out and it passes. It's like I said, it's nothing super dramatic. It's just something that a moment where everything's calm and then all of a sudden you're okay, my breath is kind of gone and my heart is beating really fast. And then by the time you start taking deeper breaths and try to help it subside, it does. But
hey, Dad, do we have any chicken in the fridge?
I think so, yeah. The deep freezer downstairs.
All right. I'm going to make something to go with this. Something my friend showed me. I think it'll help.
Okay. You're going to make some buffalo chicken too?
I am, yeah.
Amazing.
I'm so happy.
I love that this is just that's everyone's comfort food. It's so great. Jason, you arrive at home. You come in and your mom is sitting there at the table. She's playing solitaire. She looks so bored. I feel like this whole thing of her being being go from the home office, it's still it's not it's maybe a year and a half that it's been a thing. So she still doesn't know what to do with herself during the day. So you come in and she's just oh, hey Jason, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Mom?
I'm doing all right. And she
Are you winning, Mom?
No. This came for you, and she puts a familiar stone on the table in front of you.
Huh. Who's it for this time? Do we know?
You're not gonna know until you open it.
Cool. I'll
Are you okay?
scoop it. It's been a rough morning.
Yeah.
But we're good.
Okay.
Is Dad home?
He will be in a couple of minutes, probably.
Okay. That's fine. I'll be in his office if he asks when he gets back.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll send him right up.
Cool. I'll go ahead and take the stone up to his office.
Awesome. So you take the stone up to your dad's sort of office. For what it's noted, that lamp that he had hid in a drawer is currently out.
I will just go ahead and I set the stone down and I go to instinctively I reach for the pendulum to smash it with and I'm
Nerds.
So I'll just walk back down to the living room and go to the fireplace and just stomp it in front there. Yeah.
Awesome. So you give it a stomp and it and comes up and it hits your nose and you get your next assignment. Hadriel Johans, Ghoul, Termination, Harbor Vale Morgue.
Harbor Vale Morgue. Hadriel. What was... I don't think this is the same thing. What other last name did you put on...
Halloran.
Halloran. Okay. Woo.
That's her mermaid name.
Cool. I'm just gonna go straight to my dad's office with that information.
Awesome. And Isla, you get to work, and as you come in, the place looks kind of trashed. Like it's been like tossed. Stuff's kind of strewn about.
Mark?
You do not hear a response.
LSD?
You hear sort of often, the like behind, like in like the booth.
I will go to the meow.
You go to the meow. You see LSD is sort of curled up in what appears to be the vest that Mark is always wearing. That is on the floor.
I'll pick it up. And can I gaze where Mark is?
Sure.
And can someone roll for me?
Give us a gaze. Yeah, give me just a moment. All right, so we're rolling dark. Ooh, that's a big fail.
Can someone else roll for me?
No one else is able to. If your experience in Roll20 right now is correct, that should be an advancement for you. Awesome. Do you know what you're doing for your advancement?
No.
All right, well, then we can talk about that at the beginning of next session. But yeah, so you sit there and you focus on Mark's vest. You see them wear this like every day. It's weird that it's not on them. And it's just weird that they're not here. And you try to let the scales skitter down your shoulders and your arms and try to send your consciousness out to the sea where you know that you'll usually get answers, but it doesn't work. And as you sort of turn this vest over in hand, you notice a few drops of blood. And that's where we'll end game.
Not
Mark!
Thank you so much again for listening to this episode of The Silent Secret. If you like what you heard and you want to support us, there's a few ways that you can do that. Super simple and easy one is to just scroll down wherever you're listening to us, and if you can rate and review and subscribe, we would appreciate that so much. All of those things boost us, makes us more visible, and hopefully help other people find our show. Another super easy way is just to tell a couple of friends, Just be like, hey, this is a cool show, you should check it out. And then they do, and we're pals, and we all go to the county fair and eat some blue ribbon pie. If you want to support us financially, there's a couple ways that you can do that. First and foremost, you can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Ghostlight Media, where you can donate monthly to us and all the other shows on the Ghostlight Media Network. Get yourself some awesome rewards, like talking to us in a private Discord server, making real decisions on what happens in-game, all the way up to a fantastic exclusive mug club. Chase Greenlee makes all the mugs. They're all wonderful. Highly recommend. Another way to do that is check out our merch store at tpublic.com/store/Ghostlight. Get yourself a tank top, get yourself a t-shirt, a hoodie. There's a whole bunch of options. Nicole makes all of our designs, and I've loved every single one of them. Another super easy way, you can check us out on social media. Check us out over on Twitter at Silent Secret Pod. I believe we've got tips enabled. So if, perhaps a monthly thing isn't something that you can swing, but maybe you want to throw us $5, you can throw us $5 over there. And while you're there, you can send us some love on the Twitter sphere. If you want to check us out other places on social media, you can hit us up on TikTok at These Silent Secrets or at our website at TheseSilentSecrets.com. And if you want to find us each individually, you can do so. You can find Marcus at MarcusRVO. You can find Nicole at Nicole Voice, Mariah at _Mariah Clawson, Freddie at Freddie_Pow, and myself at That Guy Zach Robb. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode. But until then, may your secrets stay hidden. And if you and your twin are going to run rival storage locker places, may the war be vicious. Bye.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.
Imagine a world where magic exists, but humans don't.
I think Raleigh's trying to follow along in the book for the lesson, but has to clean off the refried beans off of his numerology book.
Now imagine a magical school in that world that isn't influenced by a turf.
Nothing bad has ever happened in magic school.
Imagine that this school exists on an island where a goblin, a werewolf, and a fish girl work together to make a better world for themselves and others.
Toilet mimic!
Now imagine that this world exists in a podcast that releases every other Wednesday.
I think I'm kind of a princess, so,
Are you?
I'm not, but I think I have that vibe.
Congratulations. You Just Imagine, Don't Cast, Don't Tell, the first campaign in the Bone Rollers podcast. You can find it wherever you find podcasts by searching for Bone Rollers starting February 2nd, 2022. And remember, being queer is magical.